And we are all set for our trip to Lake Como.
मैं वहाँ जा रही हूँ जहाँ दीपिका की शादी हुई थी और मैं दीपिका की बहुत बड़ी फैन और मैं दीपिका की बहुत बड़ी फैन हूँ, तो मैं दीपिका को पोस्ट करूँगी since you did not invite me. तो
Let's go.
मैं करूँ अरे ओ लेक कोमो भाभी के साथ सुबह सुबह 5 बजे इधर मुड़ ओए लड़के.
So we are going to the metro station at 6 a.m. No one is there at the road.
Milan Central Station is a stunning blend of monumental architecture and modern functionality. Its grand facade featuring ornate sculptures and towering arches exudes a sense of classical elegance.
This is the Milan Central Station. It is, I think, a central hub for metro, trains and everything. And we just came out from that area, and right opposite to this is this famous hotel, Hotel Gallia. And here is our bus. This is the bus which will take us to Lake Como.
And then the boat will leave us in the town of Bellagio, which is called the Pearl of Lario. Lario is the Latin name of Lake Como.
The drive from Milan to Lake Como on a cloudy, gloomy day is both serene and dramatic. The misty sky casts a soft, diffuse light over the landscape, with the rolling hills and alpine peaks emerging from the haze. As you glide through the countryside, the air feels cool and damp, and the roads wind through charming villages, offering glimpses of the shimmering lake as it gradually comes into view. The quiet ambience, coupled with the ethereal fog, creates a moody, almost mystical atmosphere, enhancing the natural beauty of the journey.
Big one. We are passing now the road over the river. It's a small waterfall falling down. This is the beautiful place, beautiful town of Moltrasio. You need that we have a big mountain. This is Mount Crocione. That is one of the most beloved destination for hikers of this area, because of course now the peak is hidden by the clouds.
बोट राइड का वेट करते हुए हम
Going in this boat towards the town of Bellagio, and we'll be there for 2 hours in Bellagio. So let's see how the experience is. It's very beautiful, but unfortunately it's raining. But that also makes it more poetic. So if you love the rain and the clouds,
And the
this
ducks.
is the place to be. And now we're about to board the boat.
So we've just arrived in Como, got down from our bus, and now it's time for the highlight of the day, a boat ride on Lake Como. Our guide is a super friendly and informative lady, and it's a great way to kick off the day. We're going to cruise around the lake, taking the stunning views, and make our way towards Bellagio, the most famous town on the shore of Lake Como. Lake Como is just stunning, and from the boat, we get the best views. Trust me, while coming to Como, you might think from the bus or the car that, oh, there are so many beautiful houses, villas on the mountain slopes, but trust me, when you're on the water, you get the best views. So we are passing by these little villages nestled into the mountain sides, luxurious villas, and some of the most beautiful spots on the lake. It's like a postcard in real life. One of the most iconic villas which you get to see while passing by is Villa del Balbianello. The villa is absolutely stunning with its terraced gardens and views over the lake. You might recognize it from the movies like James Bond's Casino Royale and Star Wars Attack of the Clones. It's one of the most photographed spots on the lake. For people who are watching us from India, I'm sure you recognize Lake Como. It was in the news for the famous wedding of Ranveer and Deepika. And of course, there are so many other beautiful villas along the shore that we are passing by, each one more unique and stunning than the last. Whether it's the architecture, the gardens, or the sheer size of these places, it's easy to see why Lake Como is home to such a high concentration of luxury. With that, the boat ride ended, and although we didn't want it to end, but we are really excited to explore the town and what it had to offer. So we headed straight into the town and to see what Bellagio was all about. Bellagio is very picturesque with cobblestone streets and with the lake right at your doorstep. It's a perfect day trip from Milan to spend an idyllic day exploring old villages and old towns. The streets of Bellagio, I'm telling you, they are the most beautiful streets one can come across. You absolutely need no itinerary for Bellagio. Just wander around the cobblestone streets, explore the old buildings, boutique stores, taste some gelato, eat some pasta, and you're set for the day. It's a very beautiful small village straight out of the postcards which you might have seen on the internet. So Bellagio essentially has two parallel streets, one right by the lakefront and other one which runs parallel to it as part of the upper Bellagio. And you'll find a lot of stairs connecting these two streets. Now the most famous stairs of this is called as Via Garibaldi. You must have seen those beautiful picturesque postcards from Bellagio of this particular street. Make sure you go there, spend some time and click those beautiful picture perfect Instagram posts. You have to be patient enough because all the tourists will be waiting there for their own turn. So be patient and get that perfect shot for your vacation. If you walk along the upper Bellagio street, you will come across the Church of Saint Giacomo, wonderful example of Romanesque Lombard art of 12th century, and these were built by the Comacchini masters. Inside there are mosaics from as early as 20th century, a rich altar from the end of the 16th century. So it's a very beautiful place to spend some time.
Our visit to Bellagio is done and it was a beautiful town. Right from the fairy tale, this town comes in Italy and it is so beautiful, especially if the weather is rainy. It is a little gloomy, but I'm sure sunny days may और भी अच्छा लगेगा. If you're in Italy, you cannot miss this because this is one of a kind and one of a thing you can do in Italy. So now we are heading to Lugano, which is in Switzerland. My first visit there, so I'm very excited.
Lugano is a picturesque city located in southern Switzerland, nestled along the shores of Lake Lugano and surrounded by the stunning Alps. It was a very rainy day, so we couldn't get a view of the mountains surrounding the town. The town is known for its Mediterranean flair and it offers a blend of Swiss efficiency and Italian charm, with beautiful parks, vibrant cultural events, and a lively waterfront promenade. The city is also a hub for finance and tourism, attracting visitors with its mild climate and scenic beauty. Being in Switzerland, the wages are higher, and our guide told us a lot of people from Italy come here, work during the daytime, and drive back to Italy where the cost of living is a lot less. So they earn more, spend less.
Come to this place in Lugano. The store is called Manor. So basically it's like how do you call it? Let's say a departmental store which sells everything. And Shiwani is having a margarita pizza, which is, and this chocolate pastry, which together came for 1200 rupees. And I'm having a bit of rice and salmon, which came for 600 rupees. They also built a fork for 40 rupees. I didn't know that. Otherwise, I would have taken only one fork. But yeah, that's it. How's the food? Good. So a rainy day in Lugano, where we are struggling to beat the rain. And there is Lake Lugano. We just had our lunch at Manor and just walking around. It's a very dull gloomy day. It's continuously raining and it's raining, drizzling quite hard now. So here Shiwani is crossing the road.
More precisely, we are now in the town of Como. you see from here, we have the view from here is really nice with all the lakefront, the dome of the cathedral, some of the beautiful villas on the lake shore.
We are now in the city of Como, which dates back to 196 BC. We are walking towards the cathedral center with our group. At the center of the Como city, and this is the statue of Volta.
Born in Como, Alessandro Volta was an Italian physicist credited with the invention of the first electrical battery way back in 1799.
So we are here at Cathedral di Santa Maria, one of the biggest cathedrals here in Como, and there is a big piazza or a square right in front of it. As you can see, it's raining. People are having fun here, they're dining and everything.
The Cathedral di Santa Maria, also commonly known as the Como Cathedral, is a stunning example of Gothic and Renaissance architecture. Externally, the cathedral features a striking facade with intricate sculptures and a large rose window, blending Gothic spires with Renaissance elements. Inside, the cathedral boasts a magnificent interior with a grand altar, detailed frescoes, and a serene, lofty nave that reflects the artistry of that period.
We came from Milan and visited Lake Como. It is so beautiful, a town of art, I would say, because every corner here is so beautiful. And also we went to Lugano in Switzerland. That was also a mini trip which was very nice. We had some nice Switzerland food and yeah, it was good. But Lake Como, I would rate it higher. If you come to Milan, please do stay here because you will not want to go from here. It's a very laid back town. It reminded me of Peras and Montenegro. So this was a very nice day trip to visit this place if you're in Milan. So tomorrow we are going to Estonia. So we have an early morning flight. So we'll head back to home after this once we reach Milan and back and leave tomorrow morning.